Hi, it's Chris at Green Our Planet. Today we're going to experiment with a crack key hydroponic system. Crack key systems are probably the simplest kind of hydroponics that you can grow. Basically all you need for a crack key system is a container, something like this, something that you can cut some holes in the top, and some water. You put your plants in and they grow. It's really pretty cool. This one is a 4-hole crack key system, and you can see that I have 4 different plants growing right now. And you can see that I also am experimenting with my different kinds of growth media here. This one's really great because I can look inside and you can see all the roots. So this one's really fun to watch. I've been having a great time with this one. To make a system like this, all you need is a container, something like this. I bought this one at the dollar store. You can get them 2 for $1, and it's a really nice size. You can see that in the top, I've cut a couple of holes. I just have 2 holes in this one today because I'm going to be running an experiment with 2 different kinds of lettuce plants. You can pick out a lot of different kinds of containers. You probably have something at your house. Be sure to check with the adults at your house to make sure that it's okay with them for you to use whatever container you pick out. And then you can get started. You might also ask an adult to help you cut the holes in the lid because that can get kind of tricky. Remember that in hydroponics we can try different kinds of planting media. If you've been following along with some of our videos, you know that we've been experimenting. Here are just a variety of different kinds of planting media you might use. We've got some paper towel, this is a piece of an egg carton, I've got a coffee filter, a sponge, and of course, rock wool. Rock wool is a special planting media that we can use in hydroponics, and you can purchase this, or maybe you can just use something that you found at home. Now that I have my crack key system built, I'm going to try my experiment. I've heard that you can take the cuttings from vegetables and you can regrow them. So if you put them in water, they'll regrow again. I've heard what I can do is I can cut the end of this off. I take this piece right here, it's the part I'm not going to eat anyway, and if I put that in water, it'll regrow some lettuce. Apparently, you do this with celery, you can do it with carrots, you can do it with all kinds of other kinds of vegetables that we use in our houses. So you can try out different ways of seeing if you can regrow the plant. Now lettuce is particularly good because if I put it in water, apparently I'm going to get more lettuce leaves. If I use carrots, I'm not going to get more carrots, I'm just going to get carrot tops. So those 2 things are kind of different. But with the lettuce, I can grow more lettuce. And I'm interested in that. So I want to see if I put this in half of my crack key system, if I put it in one of the holes, and then I plant the other side with some lettuce seeds, which one's going to grow faster and which one will I get more of? So will I get more lettuce from a cutting from my head of lettuce, or will I get more lettuce if I start it from seed? So that's what we're going to try today. I've decided that I'm going to use paper towel as my planting media. So I have one of those. I have my lettuce seeds. And I have my cutting. This is my lettuce cutting. And here at the end of it, you can see that's the part where the roots will come out. That part will sit in the water. And then coming from the top here is where I see some leaves coming out soon. I'm just going to place the lettuce cutting into one of the openings in the top. And I'm just going to kind of nestle that down in there and make sure that the end of my cutting is hanging down in the water. And then I'm going to create a little planting pod using my paper towel. So I'm just going to roll that up, put it into the second opening. This is going to get wet right away, and it'll kind of expand and fill up that space, and it should just sit right in that hole very nicely. So you can see a lot of it hanging down at the bottom here. Alright, and then I'm going to take some lettuce seed. Now lettuce seed is very small. See how small they are? I'm just going to put a few in here. We only want to have, really, I should only have 1 head of lettuce eventually. But right now, as I'm starting to plant, I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 or 3 seeds, just in case 1 or 2 of them doesn't sprout, because sometimes they don't. I'm just going to drop that in. Okay, everybody, I've got a few quiz questions for you. Number 1. What happens if I try to regrow a carrot cutting? A, I'll get a carrot. B, I'll just regrow carrot tops. Or C, I'll get some lettuce leaves. Correct answer? B, you're going to grow carrot tops. No carrots, because remember, carrot is the root. So I'm just going to get some new leaves coming out of the top of my carrot cutting. Number 2. New lettuce leaves will grow from the top or the bottom of the cutting. I will get lettuce leaves growing from the top of the lettuce cutting. Remember, the roots are going to grow out of the bottom of the lettuce cutting. Number 3, why do I use more than one lettuce seed when I'm planting? Yes, whenever you're planting seeds, it's a good idea to plant more than one seed because some of the seeds won't germinate, they won't sprout. And so that way I get a little bit of insurance. Good job. Okay, my experiment's all ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put it in this sunny window with the rest of my experiments so I can watch them all together. Be sure to check back next week. I'll let you know how things are going. And in the meantime, try one yourself. I wanted to let you know we have extended the deadline for our hydroponic wicking system contest. If you are building a wicking system and would like to enter in our contest, please take a picture or a video and send it to Chelsea at greenourplanet.org by May 1st. That's Friday, May 1st, and we will put you in the contest to win a $25 Amazon gift card. Get building. Talk to you soon.